Hello and welcome to today's topic of the Opportunity Analysis Canvas. Last time we provided the course overview, and today we're going to dive into the Canvas as a means to help you develop your entrepreneurial mindset, your opportunity analysis skills, as well as a tool for identifying entrepreneurial opportunities. So within that, our companion text is the Opportunity Analysis Canvas, and that will provide some added details above and beyond what we'll be discussing within the lectures and will also be helpful in doing the weekly assignments. So the question of where does the Opportunity Analysis Canvas fit is something we want to address, and we're all familiar with business plans, at least in principle, as that tool that helps guide entrepreneurs and assist them in raising capital. And I'm a believer in business plans. I think there's great value in doing them, but I think it really has to start with a good idea. And that's what the Opportunity Analysis Canvas is intended to do. It's to help you develop that entrepreneurial mindset, the motivations, behaviors, looking at markets and industries. With that, you're well positioned to develop a business model canvas, which we'll do later in the course, as well as understand how to develop a business plan, which we'll talk about in the final week of the course as well. But it's really that opportunity analysis canvas that's a foundation for them both. And the canvas is structured into three categories. One is thinking entrepreneurially, one is seeing entrepreneurially, and one is acting entrepreneurially. So we'll spend some time talking about each of these areas. How those fit within the canvas, in the upper left-hand side, it all begins with the entrepreneurial mindset. And so that's going to be a central theme that we'll explore in week one. We'll talk about need for achievement, individualism, the elements of locus of control and focus, as well as how to balance optimism. In week two of the course, we'll spend some time talking about entrepreneurial motivation and behaviors, and then we'll move through the bottom elements of the canvas of looking at macroeconomic changes, industry conditions and status. We'll talk about competition and value curves, and we'll also talk about opportunity identification en route to developing our business models and our business plans. What that looks like in the context of a syllabus and a week-by-week schedule is in week one, we're going to do the Opportunity Analysis Canvas overview today. We're going to talk a little bit about entrepreneurs and strategic decisions next time. And then we'll be spending some time in the subsequent lectures on entrepreneurial mindset. And there'll be an assignment at the end of the week oriented towards those mindset and decision making. In week two, we'll dive into entrepreneurial motivation and behaviors. We'll talk about risk and biases and heuristics. In week three, we'll dive into customers. We'll talk about what's going on as far as how to identify and satisfy real market needs of customers, as well as how to segment markets and be strategic in your use of time and resources as you begin to try and serve customers that are the most valuable. We'll look at industries, and we'll talk about innovation and competition in this area as well. What's involved with selecting the right industry, and what's involved in being very strategic in how you're going to enter a new market and a new industry. Week five, we'll really get into business models. We'll talk about patterns, design, strategies, and the process of business models. And then we'll conclude our session in Coursera on defining the business plan, building out some objectives, understanding the structure, talking about some various options and opportunities to raise capital, and what's involved with writing a plan. So in that way, what we've done is developed a comprehensive model by which you're moving through from ideas to action within our course. And at the end of each week, there is an assignment that reinforces those principles, and we'll have various online discussions as well that will play a role in helping to build these skill sets. So with that, we've built a very practical course, a very application-oriented course. And there's going to be some theory involved early on in how to really think about entrepreneurial mindset, motivation, and behaviors. But we'll move quickly into the elements of looking at customers and industries and markets. And all of this is going to begin with the Opportunity Analysis Canvas. So for our next time, we'd like you to take a look and get familiar with Chapter 1. And then we're going to spend next time talking about strategic decisions and entrepreneurship and really what needs to happen in the mind of the entrepreneur as really getting the groundwork laid for building out and developing your great idea and developing innovative ideas for new companies. Thank you.